Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Persick.
Here.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Here.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Here.
Alderman Evans.
Here.
Alderman Kerwin.
Here.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Here.
Alderman Tudor. Here. Alderman Studer.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Council, you got approval of the minutes for February 3rd, 2015 for you.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes from February 3rd and place on file.
Motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
About 7.
Second by Alderman Persick, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 pass, motion passes.
Thank you. Just a couple things on the marriage report. First, I just want to make everybody aware that Exelon Generation is providing annual emergency brochures that we went out to all the local residents that we get every year in the mail. A lot of people don't pay attention to them, but they're very good, worthwhile information because we do live near 2 nuclear reactors. Saying something can't go wrong, hopefully it never does, but there's always that possibility. Secondly, I don't have it in front of me, so I was kind of scattered around, but recently received a letter from the Will County Emergency Management Group in regards to, I believe it was on January 16th, there was a gentleman that was missing, that they ended up finding out in Simmerton. He ended up passing away. Dennis knows all about this, but what I want to do is, Dennis says, the Will County Emergency Management Group really singled you guys out. Kudos to you guys for going out there. I know it's cold, and assisting Will County EMA in locating this individual. Unfortunately, it was under the best of circumstances. But again, the Will County EMA director took the time out to write a letter to myself, indicating how appreciative they are of the police coming out and helping us. Dennis, pass that on to you guys. Thank you. All right, and that's what all I have under the mayor's report tonight. Citizens' comments. Do we got any citizens' comments tonight? All right, planning and zoning. Council, before you got these big rolls of paper that's got the City of Wilmington new zoning map for 2015. Make it real kind of simple. The only thing that's changed on this map from the previous year, you will see over in the industrial park for Bridgeport, you'll see a small section that is now brown. It's B3. That is the travel plaza. So other than that, that's really the only thing. Yeah, the one you see way up here, that's Joliet One Crosby annexed a couple of years ago. So other than the B3, it's kind of been carved out of that I-5 zoning and Bridgeport. Everything else is pretty much. I don't know if anybody else has any questions about it. If we don't have any questions, somebody's got a motion to approve this map.
That would be Mr. Mayor. I move to approve 2015 City of Wilmington zoning map.
Motion by Alderman Van Dyne, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Tudor, any discussion? All right, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
8 yes, motion passes.
Their next scheduled meeting is scheduled for Thursday, March 5th, 2015, at 6 o'clock p.m. And I believe we have an agenda, correct? Question for the agenda so far?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, they have at least 2 a day.
Oh, so.
General Dowling, site plan 1.
Okay, good. Committee reports, building grounds, health, parks and safety, Alderman Persick, Alderman Van Dyne.
Mr. Mayor, the next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, March 11th, 2015 at 6:30 p.m.
Water, Sewer, Streets, and Alleys Committee, Alderman Studer, Alderman Kerwin.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the pay request in the amount of $3,640.06 to Brandt Builders for the Vine Street and River Street water main replacement project as recommended by the city engineer.
Motion by Alderman Kerwin, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Persick. Any discussion?
This happened.
Huh?
This happened, or is this?
Yes, no, this is just release and retention project.
This was the one that was frozen for several weeks, going down to the Baptist Church. I think what was it, 1 inch main?
1.5 inch.
1.5 inch main, which is amazing. That they got.
Right.
I'm sure when somebody flushed their toilet at the church, their water stopped running at the house down the street. I think what did we increase it to, 4 inch?
4 inch.
They were very pleased, very happy to have that. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
8 yes, motion passes.
The next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, March 11, 2015 at 5:30 p.m.
Please and Nesta, Alderman Studer, Alderman Tudor.
I move to approve resolution number 2015-01, a resolution for participation in the U.S. Department of Defense, State of Illinois, LESO program.
Motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Studer. Any discussion? Clarification? Real quick, Phil, can you kind of stop? Just synopsis on the
Sure. It's a program that will allow us to receive items from the government that have been surplus by the military for our use. Some of the stuff is brand new, some is lightly used, with weapons, vehicles, generators, a large variety of things. Kind of a hit or miss. You don't know what's going to come, when it's going to come, but kind of go online and do some shopping and pick it up.
And you have to get in order to, you have to participate in order to get it.
Yes.
And would any of those vehicles be tracked vehicles?
There have been track vehicles.
I don't think they'll do very good on our city streets.
It's all right.
I mean, I think there's got to be that fine line between want and need, right?
The apron's got the rubber pads.
And we were part of this project before. This is the new, we had to do a new agreement with them, but
Yeah.
the city was involved with it in the past.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
8 yes, motion passes.
I move to approve ordinance number 15-02-17-01, an ordinance authorizing the sale of certain personal property no longer useful to the city.
Motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second? Second by Alderman Evans. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
8 yes, motion passes.
Next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, March 10th at 5:30 p.m.
Finance Administration Land Act, Alderman Tudor, Alderman Studer.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the February 17, 2015 accounts payable report in the amount of $222,991.62 and the January 2015 collector's report in the amount of $329,849.13.
Motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
Second?
Second by Alderman Tudor. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
8 yes, motion passes.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the quote submitted by Breeze Air in the amount of $5,700 for the new HVAC equipment at the Wilmington ESDA building.
Motion by Alderman Kirby Hall, do we have a second? Second. Second by Alderman Kerwin. Any discussion?
Mr. Mayor, I just want to point out that all three of these bids are fairly close, and they all seem to be for different BTUs of furnaces, and I don't have a whole lot of knowledge of Breeze Air's ability to do this type of work. And for that reason, I'm voting no. And I just want to explain myself. And I want to.
Me too.
I don't want to sideline anybody or.
We do need 2/3 of council vote on this for our ordinance.
For any bid? Or for anything outside of the low bid?
No, any bid.
Mr. Mayor, I would also like to add, I prefer Southwest Mechanical, even though we do not have the amount of money in the budget, so therefore I will be voting no.
Any further discussion? Lots of attack.
We need six votes from the Alderman for it to pass.
Wait a minute. Got a motion at the table, roll call vote, please.
Did someone second this?
Yes.
Yes.
Kevin.
Kevin did.
I did not hear him, I apologize.
Aye.
Alderman Curry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
No.
Alderman Tudor. No. Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
No.
You've got 5 yes, 3 no's. Motion does not.
It's 5-3. But it's all, it's 2/3 of the taxing body.
No, the ordinance is very specific.
Does it say?
Alderman.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's one of these ordinances we're gonna have to look at.
Yeah, the statute is, state statute is actually 2/3 of the taxing body.
Exactly.
Yes, that's, it was more than 20,000. Yeah, 2/3 of the authority, so. But the ordinance says, if authorized by a vote of 2/3 of all aldermen then holding office. Which, if it would mirror the state statute, would be 2/3 of the public authority, which would include the mayor.
Okay. Motion failed.
Motion does not pass. Fails.
The next
Okay,
one is-
table number 3 has been tabled.
Yes.
So the next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, March 17th, 2015, at 6 p.m.
Ordinance and License Committee, Alderman Hall, Alderman Evans.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I'd like to approve the ordinance number 15-02-17-02, an ordinance providing a fair and efficient.
Wait. That was tabled as well.
Table.
That's the first reading. We don't have all of it here done.
First reading.
Okay, first reading, an ordinance amending chapter 92-24, prohibiting deposit of snow on private property on city maintained property. Next scheduled meeting, Tuesday, March 10th, 2015, at 6:00 p.m.
Personnel and collective bargaining, Alderman Hall, Alderman Persick, yes, we go into executive session. Nothing at this time. Thank you. City Administrator's report, Mr. Brown.
City Administrator, one thing just for, possibly for thought, is the agenda does not have a specific regular for the Street C. So if somebody did want to entertain another motion, ours was 2 bids, you could, if you want to. So we read this over on the Robert's rules, you can do that. Otherwise, we are working with the high-speed rail in regards to Kankakee Street. We did get some information that they're working to find a solution. So public safety is going over it right now, fire and police, in regards to Kankakee Street crossing. We should be able to give some kind of more of a update in the next week or so in regards to that. That's all we got for there.
Attorney's report, Mr. Irvin.
Thank you. Since the last meeting, I've been involved in finalizing the traffic light ordinance, which I believe was up for first reading today. And also worked on looking at a proposed transfer
All right, need a motion to go into executive session?
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion. I move to go into executive session at 7:16 p.m. for the semi-annual review of the executive session minutes 2C21 and matters of personnel 2C1.
Motion by Alderman Larry Hall, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Kirby Hall. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Studer. 8 yes, motion passes.
All right, need a motion to come out of executive session?
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to come out of executive session at 7:46.
Motion by Alderman Larry Hall, do we have a second? Second by Alderman Kerwin. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall. Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
8 yes, motion passes.
Action taken?
After the discussion in the executive session, the following action was taken. 8/19 of 2014, we're releasing the land acquisition. 9/16 of 14, we're releasing the land acquisition, and everything else is being held.
All right. Before we adjourn, I just want to reiterate one thing that our city administrator brought up. As you know, there was one motion tonight that failed due to lack of 2/3 majority. The council still has the authority and the willingness, if they desire, to make another motion to consider another bid that's out there. So I'm just going to leave that out there real quick, if anybody wants to move forward with that. If there's no desire, then I will take the motion to adjourn.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
If someone does not make that motion, what happens to the 3 bids that have already been obtained?
We still have to address the.
I'm sorry, the what?
We still have to address the need to take care of that, so we'll have to go out and request for updated proposals.
Yeah, well, your request for updated proposals. Just keep in mind, that's what I'm saying, worst case scenario, if everything goes bad tomorrow or next week, the cost could be a lot higher than we would have to the bid. So, just keep that. I think we'll be fine. Hope. With that, I'll take the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Here.
Baker?
Who was here?